If you're a dentist looking to start your own new office, or you're looking to take over an old brand and rebrand it for your own, I'm going to give some tips on what you should do in terms of your new website that you want to build out, and some things to consider dealing with the old website. And so we're going to get started with the new website by looking at some of the examples that exist on Google already. And so we are going to take the example of Miami Dentist because Miami is a pretty competitive area, and so I want to try to make it as realistic as possible for as many people as possible. Dentistry is typically pretty competitive when it comes to being able to rank on Google successfully. And so what I want you to pay attention to on my screen now is the type of keywords that are in the domain that exist on the very front page. And so looking at the first two results, it's Yelp, so we're going to skip those. The third one, it says a new smiledentalcenter.com. So it has the keyword dental in there. And so one of the things that I want you to notice either has the city name, so in this case it will be Miami, or the keyword related to the industry, which is dentist, dental, maybe even smile, things of that nature. Number 4 is just a list, we're going to skip that. Number 5, bayfrontdental.com. So Bayfront, I assume, is an area that's specific in Miami, and dental is one of the keywords that we just mentioned previously. The next one is also another list, so we're going to skip that. The following one, midtowndentalmiami.com. So we have the keyword Miami, we have the keyword dental. The next one is a unique case. It just means that their SEO has been done pretty well and is doing successfully well. So it's Dr. Ramonbana.com, sorry. And so it doesn't have the keywords Miami or dental in there, but it's still ranking pretty well, meaning the SEO that's driving it behind it is being done pretty well. And then the next one is relaxandsmile.com. So it has the keyword smile. It's a little bit different, but it definitely can work. And the final one is dentistmiamiflorida.com, which is an exact match at this point with Miami Dentist as the keyword that we're searching for. And so one of the things that Google considers is the domain itself. So if your domain has nothing to do with dentistry, and it can be the case, maybe you just put your name. So let's say your name was John Doe and you just put johndoe.com. The domain in itself doesn't suggest that it's a dental site. So Google will have to make sure everything that's related to your website, including what's on the website and all the websites that's kind of pointing to your website, are related to dentistry. And if that makes sense for them, then it will allow it to rank at the top of Google. But if it's not, then you're going to have serious issues if indeed your goal is to rank for dental related terms. And so that's definitely a consideration that you should take when thinking about what are the next steps for your new website that you're going to build. What's the brand name that I should build, and things of that nature. Another example that I want to give is a good point. So let's say you had a degree as DMD as opposed to DDS. If you type in DMD into Google, it recognizes more as Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and it can be the case. And so I've had cases where I had to rank for domains that had DMD and nothing related to dental, so it can be more challenging. But to make it easier for you, I would definitely recommend sticking with dental-related key terms, especially location-related key terms, if you are looking to open just a practice in that specific area and not expanding into maybe 10 different locations across the state. And so the second point that I want to point out is what to do with the old domain. So typically what happens is when your old domain expires, so you don't renew the old domain, it'll go on auction. So essentially whoever's taking care of the domain, let's say GoDaddy, is going to put it into the auction and they're going to try to sell it and see if anyone's interested. And so people like me, SEO agencies, will go out and try to buy these websites because they have certain value to it, and we can utilize that for our own clients to make sure they rank for dental related key terms. In your case, I would recommend that you keep it and then try to 301 redirect it to your new website. And that being said, the reason is because Google takes into consideration of the age of domain. So if you're starting a brand new website, it will take some time for Google to recognize it as a legitimate website. as a legitimate business located in a specific city, as long as you have all the SEO components being done correctly. And so making sure that the old domain is pointing to your new domain will definitely help in that process. And especially if your old domain is ranking at the top of Google and it's doing really well, I would make sure you keep that around and utilize that successfully to make sure your new domain is ranking well as well. And so I hope you found this helpful, and if you're a dentist looking to expand your office or rebrand your office, this is definitely something to consider because your website is a huge property of your business and how it can generate more customers for your business. And I hope you found this helpful. My name is Isaac Jung from IJ Media. If you have any questions or comments, comment below, and I'll be very happy to answer any of them. I'll see you on the next video.